Okay, so this question, right, basically is a congruency question, but a lot of you, right, fail to explain this. Okay, so we will fill the diagram with the idea first. So this ABCD is a trapezium. So you must make sure you know the property of a trapezium. Trapezium must have one pair of parallel lines. So where is that pair of parallel line? It's AB and DC. So you must infer the parallel line. And then after that, they give you more parallel line. So they give you more parallel line, AE, parallel to BC, and then BE parallel to AD. BE parallel to AD. So they gave you a lot of parallel line. Okay, and you are supposed to prove that these two triangles are congruent. So you mentally got to run through. Congruent means you need the SSS, SAS, RHS, AAS, or ASA. So mentally, you need to run through. It must fit one of the tests. Okay, so most of you, right, can tell me about angle. But most of you, a lot of people got this idea. They will tell me that something like, I don't know how. So they will tell me something like AD is parallel to BE. And then this is one of the proof. So some of you or a lot of you will tell that two lines are parallel and it will match the length. So when you want to use SSS, SAS, all that, right, you need same length. So parallel does not mean same length. I don't know why so many of you think that parallel means same length. Parallel doesn't mean same length. I can have two different lengths and then they are parallel, ma. Parallel is only same direction. I think for so many, right, I have been writing parallel doesn't mean same length. So if you give me parallel as a reason, you get no marks at all. Parallel doesn't mean same length. And I will need same length because all the sides here that we are talking about, right, are referring to same length. Okay? So that is the thing. A lot of you cannot get the same length. And a lot of you will tell me, oh, parallel means same length. Parallel doesn't mean same length. Can you get that into your head? Okay, so don't give any reason just because you can't write. You just give some nonsense reason. Okay, so it's easier to look for same angle. Okay, so the easier one will be this one, this angle and this angle. So these two are corresponding angle. Okay, and this angle is also a corresponding angle. So actually you got two angles already. You actually got two angles already. Okay, so you cannot go and find one more angle. If you find one more angle, you will end up proving similarity. So don't go and find one more angle. You need to find one more length. Okay, so where does the one more length come from? Okay, some of you actually tell me that this is same length. Some of you tell me that this one is same length. Because it looks like same length. Okay, so if it looks like same length, but the question doesn't have the information, you don't assume that. So where is the same length, right? The same length is the parallelogram that most of you didn't see. So this part is actually a parallelogram. So this part is actually a parallelogram. So A, B, C, E is a parallelogram. Because you got the opposite sides being parallel. So that is a parallelogram. I wouldn't know that if it's a rhombus because I wouldn't know the length, whether they are the same or not. But because the opposite are parallel, it is a parallelogram. And because it's a parallelogram, you can safely say that AE is the same as BC. So this is the size that we want. So this is the size that we want. So if my proof will be angle, side, that means mine will be a AAS. I got two corresponding angle, and then the parallelogram that most of you didn't see will contribute one of the sides. Okay, so the proof is through AAS. Some of you prove angles that are not in the triangle. The angle that we wanted the same, right, must be in the two triangle. So if you prove an angle that is not in the triangle, obviously you won't get your marks. Okay, so it's a very clear-cut thing. You don't throw in information and then just give any other test, and then you end up like you are telling the marker that you don't know your work. Okay, so it's a clear-cut thing. Look for same angle or same length, and then see which test does it fit. So that is the proof for question 16.